That felt really, oh gosh.
Your deodorant smells delightful.
Thank you.
Yeah. What is it?
It's Old Spice.
Same. Do you want to
No,
get in there? Get in there.
Like that.
Look at that.
It's professional. I'm not sponsored by Cheerwine, but if you're watching Cheerwine, you have no reason to be watching, but call me.
It's so good.
Cherry. See?
Not
I
one.
have a bunch of questions.
I'm ready.
All right. Welcome to Awkward Chats. I am here with the one, the only, Colin Bloodworth.
Tim Horton.
You've ruined it. You've ruined it already. I'm here with Colin. He is you can call him a YouTuber, but he's more of a filmmaker, I'd say. Would that be accurate?
That's accurate.
As of late, he's really dove full into it. If you don't subscribe to his channel, what's wrong with you? Link is in the description. Go check him out. That's you feel good about that?
I do. I always feel good about more people subscribing.
Subscribe. No, and actually, some of you need to leave my channel and go subscribe to his.
Just
Do
leave.
it. Do it.
Just
Do it. I
leave.
dare you. Unsubscribe. Unless you watch all the time, then I'd like you to stay. All right. What would you say would be the proudest moment in your life?
Oh wow. Do you want a serious answer, or do you want like?
What? Listen. This is. I'm not sure. Cut. Okay. I'm not sure if you know this. This is like an interview. I ask you questions and you give me answers.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I shouldn't have to coach you on what to say.
Right.
Okay.
I just didn't
Hey,
know.
we're back.
Okay. Proudest moment. Either my wedding day. Yeah, probably my wedding day.
I thought you were going to say this chat, but
That was the either or.
No,
and
it's
then
too
I
late.
decided to like
It's too
walk
late.
it back because I don't know if my wife is gonna see it. So
doubt it. Not many people will.
doubt it.
Not many people will see this. So rest assured, if there's, don't feel embarrassed. 30 to 50 people will watch this, and about 10 of those views are probably mine. So, all right. If you could choose any superpower, what would it be?
I've gone back and forth on this because I mean this is a fairly common question.
Yeah, sure.
It's either invisibility.
That's a good one.
I think flight is a little bit too cliche, but I would almost always say time travel. Being able, my dream is to be able to get a full day's worth of work done without any time passing. Because the most valuable thing that I feel like we have in life is time, and there's almost never enough of it to do the things that we want to do after we've done the things that we have to do. And work, cleaning, you know, those type of obligations that just have to be done.
Yeah.
You know, that's 75% of your week. So the time to be able to have all of that time back, I wouldn't even like save the world. I just want my time back so I can go hike.
Yeah. What do you wish that you had placed in a time capsule 15 years ago?
Oh wow. What do I wish I had placed in a time capsule? You know, like just a.
Yeah, that you could get out.
idea.
You could get out if you went and found it today. That you wish that you had placed it in there 15 years ago.
I'm fairly practical, so I would say like maybe a U.S. savings bond, because then I wouldn't have spent it and it would be matured by now.
That's boring.
It is. I'm so
No.
boring.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not boring. I'm not exciting enough for awkward chats.
I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. No, for me it was, and I'm not typically going to answer these, but like I thought about toys from my childhood.
Yeah.
Everything I kept thinking.
I pictured you as more of like put a Smash Mouth album in it, like a CD, maybe a tape.
Boyz II Men, probably.
Ooh. Come to the end of the road.
Nice segue, but we're not done yet. So.
Oh, put that at the end. Put that last question at the end.
What's the last TV show or movie that made you cry?
That's a great question. The last one, I'm going to give two answers here. I'm going to cheat your system. The one that makes me cry every time, without fail, is Forrest Gump. The end of Forrest Gump, when he puts little Forrest on the school bus and the butterfly flies away, I lose it every time. But I don't watch that movie very often, so that's like, once in a blue moon. But the last one that made me cry was a movie that came out about 2 or 3 years ago called Boyhood.
Okay,
I don't know if you saw Boyhood. Boyhood was shot over the course of something like 15 years. The director was I don't remember the director's name, but he's known for a lot of like experimental film tactics and things like that. So he had this idea to film a movie about a young man's life, but only using that actor. So they did the casting call or whatever, and they chose this one boy, and the movie starts when the boy is 8 and progresses all the way up until he's like off to college. But the actor was about the same age as I was when the movie came out. We were fairly close, and it also took place around some of the places where I grew up.
Wow.
So getting to see, like, it wasn't just that they were fabricating the things in the background,
right? The
styles and the trends and the music. Those were things that were actually happening during those times. And so the end of the movie is it's not super climactic or anything. He goes off to college and kind of he starts out on his own and just kind of strikes out trying to figure out who he is as a person and everything. But it was just so realistic to me because all the places that the kid had grown up is where I lived. It's incredible. It's called Boyhood. If you get a chance, watch it.
Notebook, have you ever watched that?
I've never seen The Notebook.
I can't watch that movie. It makes me cry.
Ryan Reynolds.
I mean, bawl my eyes out.
It's not Ryan Reynolds, is it?
No.
It's Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ryan. I know you're going to watch this.
Would you rather never be able to express yourself accurately or always have to say the exact truth?
I think I pride myself on already being a very truthful person. Mm-hmm. So I would say always have to tell the exact truth. I think as much as uncomfortable as it can be sometimes, especially if you get really, really direct questions from somebody.
Yeah.
I feel like your character is that truth, and so I think I would always rather tell the truth. And if that's not something that person wants to be a part of, then maybe they don't really want to be a part of you.
Right. Well, American Idol is a good representation of people who have been lied to for years.
Kelly Clarkson.
She was from American Idol.
Uh-huh. Taylor Swift.
But people who couldn't sing that were told that they could and then went and tried out and humiliated themselves.
Oh.
Sparing people's feelings, not necessarily always the best practice,
Bo
right?
Bice.
He's at some county fair somewhere right now, I'm sure. Rib Festival.
You got those in Ohio?
Oh, absolutely.
OH.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. I just want to see if you do it.
You go in any public place, it's getting a little warmer here. You go in any public place, dude, it happens. What product would you stockpile if you knew that they were going to discontinue it?
Coffee.
Some sort
Coffee beans. And they would last the longest if they were unroasted.
Mm-hmm.
So I would do that and then roast my own beans. Not even a doubt. That would be the only thing I would stockpile.
Is it just me, or is roast my own beans sound funny?
It does sound funny because they kind of crackle and pop a little bit.
I don't mean the literal. I wasn't.
You asked me to do this.
I wasn't. Okay. Touche. Well played, sir. What's the longest amount of time you've ever slept for?
2007, May.
The entire year?
While you were sleeping is about me. 2007, after we got back from England, our flight landed, and we had to drive like 2.5 hours back to our house. And I probably went to bed at probably about midnight.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I slept until probably 3 or 4 the next afternoon.
Wow.
So what's that? That's 15 hours, 16 hours.
So
12 to 12
you had a
plus
reason.
4.
It wasn't like just a regular typical
Right,
summer day.
no. My wife can sleep for 12 hours for no reason. On the weekends, on a Friday night, if we, do whatever on a Friday and then go to bed, she can sleep from 11 to 2 the next afternoon.
Wow.
Which is when I hike.
It's a good thing to be able to recharge and do you take naps?
Not really.
We're not nap people. Not nap people.
It goes back to time. Like, I feel if I'm sleeping, I'm wasting time.
And I used to not mind just falling asleep in the middle of the day, but that's my wife's big thing is you can't sleep in the middle of the day. It's like that's your time to do stuff. So why would you do it? That's your question. If you're still with us, let me make sure that's still bright enough. That's your question. If you're still with us, do you take naps? And we'll see who's actually with us this far into the video. What's your favorite boy band?
NSYNC.
Yes, that's the best answer. If you're on one of these awkward chats, I'm going to ask this question. If you answer anything other than NSYNC,
I don't know. Backstreet Boys has some some really good songs.
No.
No, it's objectively factual. They had good songs.
They had some decent stuff. Okay, tell me one spin-off career that's been created by Backstreet Boys.
Why is that the measure of a boy band?
Because I made it that.
Brian
Justin Timberlake is the best male vocalist alive, objectively.
Michael Bublé and Josh Groban won in on awkward chats. Oh, they're here. Hold on, let me unlock the doors.
Dude, I'd boot you out right now.
Hey,
If Michael, I don't really care about Josh Groban.
Hey, Mike. Hey, come on in.
No,
He said Justin Timberlake.
No, I didn't. Bye, Mike. I'm telling. He was really here. I'd keep
He was.
in
here.
a heartbeat.
He was here.
Groban, if I saw Groban in public, I'd be like.
And then he would look at you with longing in his eyes and say that you.
Why don't you love me?
You raise me up, so I can stand on mountains.
I've never heard that song.
Huh. I feel like it was really popular, like 2012.
So I don't have to ask you if you're a hugger. I know that. That felt really. Oh gosh.
Your deodorant smells delightful.
Thank you.
Yeah. What is it?
It's Old Spice.
Same. Do you want to?
No,
Get in there.
Mm-mm.
Get in there. No. Okay.
No, see that would make it awkward.
It would.
And I'd maybe pick up a few views or subs from that. Maybe I don't know what
I'll tell you a
causes
funny
people
story
to
about
subscribe.
really, really weird subscribers after this.
Not on here.
Not on here.
Sorry. All right, favorite episode of Saved by the Bell, and it not that I'm so excited, Jesse one. That one's
That's
obvious.
That's obvious. Yeah. You know, those were only potassium pills. Do you remember that? They weren't even hard.
Yeah.
They weren't even hard drugs. They were vitamins.
They weren't speed like they made it seem like.
No,
they weren't even caffeine.
It was a vitamin. Man, I was really into the college years too. So a lot of the college years episodes were really good, and then the summer episodes when they were at the White Sands, the beach club with Mr. Carosi and Stacy.
Yeah,
I liked that.
What about
that? Was Leah Remini? Did you know that?
Yeah.
Oh.
You didn't know that?
Oh, okay. All right.
Wow. That you like Saved by the Bell.
Pre-Scientology.
Right. So with so I like the specials too, the Vegas. It was all good. The only thing I didn't love, well, one, the recreation was just a rip off of the original. I never watched all those.
Yeah.
Have you watched every episode of Saved by the Bell?
I think so.
I think everyone our age has, right?
Yeah.
Are we the same age?
No. I'm 31. How old are you, Bob?
Which character did you identify with the most, would you say? That's a hard one, because...
I mean, I think every, like, American white dude probably wanted to identify with Zach.
Yeah.
Probably wanted to think you were super cool.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, I'm probably more Screech. I didn't really get into trouble. I was kind of a weird kid. I probably would go... But I was also super athletic when I was a kid. Which I know is super evident now.
I don't know what you're talking about. I would assume that would be true.
I would say probably Screech.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was never like super smart like Jesse, or like super attractive like Kelly. I had the biggest crush on Kelly Kapowski. That's my original crush.
Well, and that's what I think. Bonus question that wasn't on here. Which couple made the most sense? Segway. Wasn't really a good one.
Kelly and Zach, they were good.
Yeah.
They were good together.
Which Saved Bell character did I identify with?
Mr. Belding.
One of the background kids that never said anything. That's pretty much it. Have you ever done the dab? Just now?
Yeah.
Was that the first time?
I think I dabbed in a video one time.
So I'm actively trying to kill the dab by having as many adults do it as possible. That's how trends die. Is when adults start doing it. How many adults are on Facebook? Now kids aren't on Facebook.
I mean, I completely agree with you on that, because Facebook started going downhill when they released it to the hounds. When they released it to the public,
mm-hmm.
That's when it started going downhill. When you had to have a .edu email address, when it was only for college students, it was great. There was no politics on it. There was no memes. It was literally to connect with the people.
Was there pictures of food?
I don't remember. I mean, I feel like early Facebook, because my school got it pretty early in like the rollout, and it was literally just like what Twitter is now, just text posts. And you could put pictures on it and stuff, but they didn't really... It's not like it is now, where everything has like an image attached to it. It was just like you posted a picture if you wanted to. But yeah, it went downhill when it was released to the public, and I feel like its original intention was to connect people, and I don't think it's that anymore. And that's why I don't know. I hate Facebook. I'm sorry. Sorry, Mark Zuckerberg is probably going to watch this. Mark,
how's it going? Come on in. No, you're busy doing Facebook. He can't right now.
Make it.
Honestly, I hate social media in general. Like, I post more. Like, I'm not one of those stalkers that never posts and then only reads other people's stuff. I'm the opposite. I post and almost never read anybody else's stuff.
Which is probably a good idea.
So, let's talk politics. Psych. Dab.
And the dab is dead, ladies and gentlemen.
Killing it one dab at a time, kids. Don't do this. I think it might already be going out, but I want to take credit for it.
Okay.
All right, this one... This one is for Kath, okay?
God.
What do you put in your hair?
I have a very strict regimen of no products.
Really?
I mean, it looks really weird right now because I'm in Ohio, and
it's very humid.
Humidity is just really strange to me. I have a shampoo that I use at night that cleans it.
Okay.
And then I have a shampoo that I use in the morning, which gives it body, bounce, and curl.
But no other product?
No other product.
Very cool. Didn't know that. Wouldn't have guessed.
I used to use gel when I worked at a bank.
Yeah.
And imagine like this length of hair gelled back. It was something.
Did you wear a tie?
Uh-huh.
So that has to complete that look, I think.
I had a
suspenders?
tie. No.
Like,
no,
I just picture you with like slick back hair and
like Gordon Gekko.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah. I mean, outside of like the insider trading and stuff, like that's fine.
All right, let's finish this up. Describe your life using one word.
Talking. One of my biggest things is being a good communicator. Something I really value in relationships, something I value in my marriage, something I value in just regular friendships, platonic friendships. My parents, from day one, we always had a very open and honest conversation and about everything, from very, very uncomfortable topics to just sitting down after school and talking about how my day was. My parents did a very good job of instilling in me the value of talking through things and understanding and listening at the same time. On the other side of that coin, of being quicker to listen than you are to speak. So maybe it's like communicative.
Yeah, or communication,
something along those lines. And yeah, I would say communicative. That's the word I want this answer to be, communicative.
I'm just glad you didn't say #blessed. I hate that, I'll be honest with you. Gotta dab on that. Dab on it.
#dab blessed.
I'm taking dab blessed. I'm taking on dab, and then next it's that floss dance.
I'm not familiar with that one, so don't teach me.
It's been around for years. That was the double dab. You know, dab used to be Daily Awkward Bob.
I do remember that. Long-time subscriber.
Awkward Chats. Thank you for being part of this inaugural episode.
Happy to be here.
Of Awkward Chats in this back parking lot that I'm surprised no one's called the police on us yet.
Yep.
So, thank you for watching. Thank you, Colin, for being here.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to see this.
I never thought this day would come that we would be face to face. I would put our faces together, but it would be
thumbnail.
That was right at my nose. Thank you for watching. Stay awkward, everybody.